Jihad for me, jihad for you. I'll have a jihad, you'll have one too. Oh, that's from The Simpsons. If I put the actual video in here, I would have gotten a copyright strike, so I almost sang it for you. Welcome back to the channel, everybody, and today we are going to be addressing jihad. So my jihad is to make videos about jihad. Wait, can I do that? I think so. I don't know. Do I have to be Muslim to wage jihad? I guess I have to. So anyways, okay. This article that I came across is part of a change.org petition, and I'm going to share part of that with you today. And the goal is to go over how jihad exists in many forms, and the one I'm going to show you today is one form. But the goal of this petition that this girl has is to change the word jihad in the Merriam-Webster dictionary. So, before everybody gets their pants up in a knot, I think that's an expression in English or something like that, whatever, before you get all crazy and hammer me in the comment section with the comments about not all Muslims, I'm going to say it again, so the usual viewers, you're going to hear this for the 80th time. Hashtag not all Muslims. I know it's not all Muslims who are waging jihad, who are terrorists and all that. I know. I forgot to say it one time in a video, and I had a whole bunch of people come out and say, "You think Muslims are all terrorists?" No, I don't. I don't think all Muslims are terrorists. There are 1.8 billion Muslims in the world. I don't think that literally every one of them is a terrorist, because I think our world would be in far worse shape than it is if that was true. So, not all Muslims, and in fact, the girl that is behind the change.org petition here to change the word jihad's definition in the Merriam-Webster dictionary, I actually follow her on YouTube, and I like her content. Obviously, her and I disagree a lot on the doctrine, but you know, I like her. She's a really nice girl. She's very put together. She puts out really good videos, and her channel is doing really well. So I don't hate her. I don't think she's evil or anything like that, even though I disagree with her. But I will not infantilize her. I hold her up to the same standards as I hold up anybody, because I don't think that Islam should get a free pass to not be criticized in the West. The West, Canada, US, the Western countries, is literally the only place we can criticize Islam in the world. So this is why it's important for us to keep doing that, so that we can make sure as many people are aware of what it really is. So back to this jihad article in the change.org petition. She wants to change the definition. So she doesn't like that in the Merriam-Webster it says jihad is the holy war waged in the name of Islam. She doesn't like that, and she says it's wrong. And I actually agree with her. It's wrong. Jihad really means struggle. So let's cover that part. When the moderate Muslims talk about struggle, they're going to bring up all of the regular things that are part of the religion, right? So I struggle. My struggle is to get better at my prayers. My struggle is to do better during Ramadan, right? Whatever. But that's the religious part. And see, this is why I'm so obsessed with Islam, is because Islam has a religious component, but it's a full-blown ideology that has a whole huge political component. And the problem with Islam is that its laws, the Sharia, not only concerns the Muslims, but also concerns everybody outside of the Muslim world. So the Sharia and Islam has a doctrine on how to deal with non-Muslims. And this is why I'm worried when I see Islam advance in the West, because we as non-Muslims are going to be subjected to Sharia if we don't wake up and speak out about this. Islam, with its political doctrine, aims to take over the world and subjugate everybody who's non-Muslim. So in this case, I don't care what Muslims do for religion, and I know a lot of Muslims, they can do their religious components at home in the mosque. I don't care. I don't care about the religious side of Islam. I actually care about the political side because it affects me. It talks about me being a kafir. So this is why I pay attention to Islam. So when I see a Muslim girl trying to change the definition in the Merriam-Webster, okay, we can discuss that. However, you can't only change it to benefit Muslims. You have to change it to reflect truth and reality and historical accuracy. So yes, the moderate Muslims will have the jihad that is the very benign, religious type jihad that really affects only them and their relationship with Allah. But there are a lot of Muslims out there who do consider that Muhammad, and I listen to Muhammad needs to, who said carry out the jihad violently, these Muslims are listening too. So we cannot negate the fact that there is a violent jihad mandated by the Quran, mandated in the Hadith. We cannot negate that just because there are some peaceful Muslims out there who don't want to do the violent jihad. So it doesn't cancel out. The peaceful, moderate Muslims of the West do not have the power to cancel out what Muhammad said, what Allah has said in the Quran. They don't have that power. So this girl, as nice as she is, does not have the power to override what Muhammad has dictated for Muslims to do, and that is to subjugate the non-Muslims, to drive all of the Jews out of Muslim world, to subjugate the Christians, give them the option to become dhimmis or kill them. They have the right to kill people if they're not Islamic enough. They also have the right to kill Muslims, by the way. So this is why there's so much Muslim on Muslim violence in the Muslim world, because these hardcore hardliners who actually follow Muhammad's commandments, they kill the ones who they deem hypocrites, who are fully Islamic enough. So anyways, if we could get back to this article very, very quickly at the end of this video, just so I can cover the template that's been used against. Again, I've talked about the template before. The template is always the same, and it's used in normal jihad by the pen, so the writing jihad, where they're just, you know, articles out there trying to promote Islam, and they use it after the terrorist attacks. It's always the same template. It's attack people for Islamophobia, then cover how Muslims are victims, then cover that Islam is a peaceful religion, then go back to the demands that you're making, and round it up by saying that we're racist, bigoted Islamophobes to begin with. So this article that she put with her change article does the exact same template. So this is how it goes. The promotion of Islamophobia is becoming more and more common in today's society. So they're right there, attack against Canadian society for being Islamophobic. No proof, nothing is given forward, just attack. Attack. Second tactic is the victimhood mentality. Everyday Muslims all over the world have to defend their religion and prove that they aren't a threat. So this is the victimhood card that they're playing. Now, in the world, the Muslims are a threat. They are out there, and they are persecuting Christians en masse in North Africa right now. So yes, that's why they have to defend their religion in the West, because we see all of your Muslim brothers in Nigeria go and kill a whole bunch of Christians. This is why you have to defend your religion in the West. You're not a victim. You're not a victim. That does not make you a victim. Then she continues, Islam is a religion of peace, the mandatory peace religion. So there it is right there, part of the template. And then it goes on to the demands. How can we change the way people perceive Islam if they seek information and find things like this? Jihad does not mean holy war waged for Islam. It's any spiritual or personal or spiritual struggle we might face. So there's the whole, this is what we want. This is what we want you to believe. This is the demand that we're making. And then she covers how quitting cigarette smoking and that can be your jihad. And she finishes off that paragraph by saying, to label the word jihad as holy war is blatant Islamophobia and discrimination. And honestly, to be quite frank with you, I am surprised they did not put the word racist in there. Normally I see the word racist when I see the template come out. It's not in here, so I'm a little bit surprised. But again, they closed off with another attack of Islamophobia that is blatant now, and discrimination. So they have the template here. I agree with her. Jihad means struggle. So if we are going to update the Merriam-Webster dictionary with this, why don't we put everything so that the full truth is out there? The truth is out there. It's like the X-Files. So you put in the Merriam-Webster, jihad means struggle. Perfect, got it, good, awesome. Then all the peaceful Muslims are covered. But we should also have in there that says that part of the Islamic doctrine, jihad is part of it. And when you view jihad within the Islamic doctrine and in light of the historical Muslim conquests, jihad also means the violent subjugation of non-Muslims in order to achieve a full Islamic state, in order to ultimately achieve the full caliphate. This is what jihad also means. So when those violent jihadis are out there carrying out their attacks, they're doing it in the name of Islam, and they're doing it for the reasons that Muhammad has commanded them to do so. So there you go, guys. This is it from me tonight. I'm signing off, and I will see everyone in the next one.